Hello everyone, I hope you're fine, and in this video we are going to discuss about some terminologies that are very important and they may come up in your Viva as well as exams in the form of MCQs. So here are the following terminologies which we are going to discuss in this video, and the first one here we have the hypoplasia. And what is this hypoplasia? Hypoplasia means less than the normal. Alright, so here you can see these were the normal cells, and here you can see that the cells number has decreased, so there are few cells. Now this is usually benign, and the example in this category we can give is the micromestia, which is the post-pubertal female breast under development. Then we have the hyperplasia. So the term hyper means more than normal, so this hyperplasia would mean that the number of the cells would increase. It means that here you can see there are many cells, and this is basically under the control of the normal proliferation regulatory mechanism. All right, and what example we can give in this case is that this can be as a result of the external stimulus, for example the callus formation on the skin which is exposed to the trauma or pressure. So what mechanism is undergoing by these cells is the hyperplasia. Then we have the neoplasia. So here we have the term neo, and the neo means new. So it means that here in this case, what you would see is that new kind of cells. So the cells would be, they would have the change shape, change size. All right. So that is why they would represent with the atypia. So what we can see here is that it is basically similar to the hyperplasia, but it denotes what? Abnormal multiplication. There is abnormal multiplication. Why there is abnormal multiplication? So this is basically due to the loss of the normal proliferation regulation. In the case of the hyperplasia, we had what? The normal proliferation regulation, but in the case of neoplasia, we have the abnormal proliferation. All right, and there is absence of the stimuli, so this can result in the neoplasia. So in conclusion, what we can say is that the cells would manifest hyperplasia with atypia. It means that abnormal type. So these are basically the cells of the neoplasia. Then we have dysplasia. So now this term dys means bad. So here what you can see is that the cells would undergo the change in the shape as well as size and orientation. And this is usually a response to the chronic irritation. For example, we have the cigarette smoke or the inflammation. So these all can result in the dysplasia. Then here the changes are reversible if the stimulus is removed. All right. While in the other case, if the stimulus is not removed, so this can result in the metaplasia. So let's talk about the metaplasia. Now here the term meta means after or subsequent to. So as its dysplasia is resulting into the metaplasia, that is why we can say that this metaplasia is occurring after the dysplasia. So it is metaplasia. It means after this dysplasia. Alright, now what we can see here is that there is a change in the cell type. So here you can see these were the normal cells, and now they have changed their shape like this. So there is change in the normal cell type, so they are totally changed. So what example can we give in this circumstance? For example, if this is the ciliated columnar epithelium, and because of the prolonged irritation from the smoking, this can be changed into what type? Into the stratified squamous epithelium. All right, so this is basically the example of the metaplasia, and these changes are also reversible just like the dysplasia if the stimulus is removed. But if the stimulus is not removed, so in that case it can result in the anaplasia. Now let's discuss about the anaplasia. Here we can see in this term we have the ana, and this ana means backward formation or to form backwards. So what does that means? It means that, for example, if this is a normal cell was mature, and now if there is the loss of maturity or loss of differentiation, this would be referred to as the anaplasia. So here you can see this was a normal and it has lost differentiation, the structural differentiation, the functional differentiation, so that is referred to as anaplasia. And these cell changes, these are not reversible in nature, so these are irreversible, and the anaplasia is characteristic of the cancerous tumors. All right, so this is basically the cancerous type. I hope this video was useful for you, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, so please do subscribe my channel. Until next time.